Hello and good morning. We're in day 7 of the Geometry EOC packet. If you haven't picked up your papers, make sure you do so. Let's take a look here. Well, what does it mean to be similar? Remember, similar angles have two things in common. And that little squiggly means similar. So number one, the angles are congruent, the corresponding angles. And number two, the sides are not the same, but they are proportional. Okay? It's just like if you take a small triangle, which is similar to this larger triangle, the angles that correspond are equal, but the sides are proportional. Like if this was 2, this might be 4, where everything's double. Okay? And this might be 5, and this might be 10. So the sides are not equal, but the sides are proportional. Let's take a look at this next one. It says, is triangle ABC, which looks like this, is it similar to this triangle, which looks like this? Okay? And this one is right here. It's kind of big, but this angle is 120. They both share angle A. You see. And they both have this angle given. So this would be angle-angle similarity. And that would be the reason why they are. Now, let's just list ways to prove triangles are similar. So what we need to do is get that. So I'm going to put that right here and make sure I give it to you later. So ways to prove similar triangles. In fact, I want you to look that up online, okay? One of them is, of course, angle-angle similarity. All right, let's move on to the proof. If you look here, let's look at everything that's given. Given that AE, segment AE from here to here, and DB from here to here. And then it says AB is parallel. So this one is parallel to that one, DE. So you can use alternating interior stuff. Prove that the sides are proportional is what we're looking at. So we want angle-angle similarity. You do have vertical angles here. This angle is vertical to that one. So we do have one angle in common. Okay? And if you look here, you have alternating interior as well. Okay, so these two triangles, triangle DEC, notice it's going this way, and it's coming to the mark. And BAC, this one right here, BAC are congruent by angle-angle similarity. And what you'd have is this angle here is equal to this angle here by alternating interior. So you have alternating interior and you have vertical. Okay, and you see right here how it says alternating interior angles are equal? Angle D and angle B, D and B, and angle A and angle E. So technically this angle here is equal to that angle there, but you also have vertical angles. Okay? All right, so it's alternating interior for that one and angle-angle similarity. All right, let's keep moving. Work the next page, page 2. Well, let's take a look here. This one right here, on some copies it might not be real clear. Which facts allow you to prove that triangle ABC, right here, ABC, the big triangle, what allows you to prove that this big triangle is similar to CDB? or CBD, CBD, which is this one right here. Well, if you have a right angle here, then you also have a right angle here because those are both given. So we have an angle, okay? And all right angles are congruent, and angle B is congruent to angle B, which is this one right here. Okay, so all right angles are congruent, and then this angle here, angle B, is shared by both of these. Okay, and they want you to prove similarity. So by angle similarity, that would be the reason. All right angles are congruent, and they both share angle B. All right, the next one. The next one, the sides are parallel, so you're going to set up proportions. So you're going to say 12 over 21 equals 15 over y. Okay? Top over bottom equals top over bottom. And then at this point, what you're going to do is cross multiply. So you're going to get 12y is equal to 21 times 15, and then divide by 12, and whatever you get there is your answer. So y, this one right here, is 26.25. So write that in. And then you want to find x. So you're going to go this way. Let me use a different color here. So now you're going to go top over bottom. So you're going to go 21 over x equals 26.25 over 10. And then you're going to cross multiply and divide, and you should get 8 on this. Make sure you get 8 on that one. Okay? And so once you find x, you can plug it in down here and get that side as well. It says find the perimeter. You know what y is, so you got to put 26 right here, 0.25. So you got to work all of this out, and then you got to add all the sides up to get perimeter. So perimeter is going to be 141.5. Okay, that's the ultimate answer because they want perimeter. So I did top over bottom equals top over bottom, I got that one. Then I did top over bottom equals top over bottom, and I got y. I plugged in x, I plugged in y, and I got these two sides. And then you add it all up, and you get perimeter, and that's how you do that one. This one right here is the same way. You're going to do top over bottom. Let's see here. Okay, so top over bottom here is going to be 2x is equal to 4y plus 2. And then over here, you're going to do top over bottom right here. So you're going to get 3x minus 1 is equal to 4y plus 4. Okay, now here, you're going to substitute what x is equal to. So you got to divide by 2, and you're going to get x is equal to 2y plus 1. And you were taught how to substitute. So put this in place of that x. So you're going to get 3 times 2y plus 1. You might want to rework this one at home to make sure you understand the concept, okay? So now you're going to distribute, and you're going to get 6y plus 3 is equal to 4y plus 4. And then you're going to solve this. You're going to subtract 4y, and that's going to give you 2y. And then you're going to subtract 3 here. And let me see what I'm doing here. 2y. This should be a minus 1 here. So let me see what I have. So I have the 3x minus 1. So there should be a minus 1 right here. So let's put that minus 1 just to play catch up. And so now that's going to be 2. And you want to subtract 2 and get 2, and y is equal to 1. So be careful with that 1 right there. Okay? So y is equal to 1. Now they want you to find the perimeter. So we know that y is equal to 1, so you got to put a 1 right there. Okay? And then you know what, let me think here. you know what y is, so you can put the y right there and find x. So x is equal to 2 times 1 plus 1, so that's 2 plus 1, which equals 3. So now you have x and y, but they want the perimeter of triangle EFG. So EFG is the whole triangle, and let me think here a minute how you would actually get perimeter. Okay, so EFG, on this one right here, it seems like we would need to know something about this bottom here to get EFG. Okay, but this is all the work that's on the solution key, and I'm going to say that it probably is not a good problem here. All right, but we're going to look at the next one. You had this one on a worksheet. You're going to do top over bottom, x over 12, equals top over bottom, which is x plus 5 over 27. And then you're going to cross multiply. So you're going to get x is equal to 12x plus 60 divided by 27. Okay? And so, yeah, you do want to bring that 27 over here. So you're going to get 27x is equal to that. Okay, now once you get to that point, you want to subtract the 12x and get 15x is equal to 60. And then you want to divide by 15 and get x is equal to 4. Now the question is, what is BD? So we have x, but we have to find BD. And BD is the whole thing. So this right here would be 4 from here to here. This would be 4 plus 5, which is 9, so you're going to get 13. So BD is 13. Make sure you answer the question. All right, turn to the next page and work page 3. And page 3 is numbered. I did number it. Okay, now we didn't do Pythagorean's theorem proof. The honors kids might have still try to answer it and put something down for sure. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. This triangle right here is reflexive. This side right here is reflexive to this triangle and this triangle. So you have a right angle here and you have a right angle there, so that's going to be hypotenuse leg. So these two triangles right there are congruent by hypotenuse leg. The next one right here, it says the triangles are congruent based on the angle measure in the diagram. What's the measure of angle N? You want to know this one right here. So you want to match them up. Like J matches up, it's the first one, so it matches up with O. So this one would have to be 60 degrees. And you know that every triangle is 180. So this one is really not that hard. So you're going to subtract these two, and you're going to get your answer. And when you do, it should be 64. Okay? All right, on this one right here, they give you a diagram. Let's see what they want. What is the height in feet of the lamppost? So put an X right here. All right, now let me think. To find the height of a lamppost, Rachel placed the mirror 20 feet from the ground. So where's the mirror? So 20 feet from the lamppost. So this must be 20. Okay? And then it says she then stepped back 4 feet. So this distance right here from the mirror to where she's at has to be 4. Okay? And then it says Rachel's eyes are 5 feet 6 inches. So where her eyes are, it's 5 feet 6 inches. Okay, and 6 inches has 2 marks. All right, so you want to find the height. Now, I'm going to do vertical over bottom, or what I can do is vertical over vertical. So I'm going to say 5 feet 6 inches over x equals 4 over 20. Okay, and everything's in feet except for that. You see 6 inches is half a foot because there's 12 inches in a foot. So I'm going to change this to 5.5. So I'm going to have 5.5 over x equals 4 over 20. Let's finish this up. So you're going to get 4x is equal to 110, and then you're going to divide by 4. So you're going to get the height is 27.5 feet. Make sure if it's inches and feet that you convert it all to feet. All right, work the last page. All right, let's see what's going on. It says SU. All right, so let me think here. So we got to draw some triangles here. Right here. So it says triangle. It says SU bisects RT. So I would put SU like this, and then I would bisect RT. Okay, so SU, they bisect each other. So this piece is equal to that piece, and this piece would be equal to that piece. And then you make a triangle here. Okay, there's a diagram. Now, by vertical angles, this angle right here is equal to this angle right here by vertical angles. So you would have side angle side on that one. Okay? So I'm going with, let's see here. Prove that triangle RSV. Okay, so this must be V in the middle here. So RSV. Prove that this one is congruent to this one. Now I'm looking for side angle side on this one. Side angle side. And here it is right here. Side angle side. I'm going with this one. She marked this one angle, and I don't see two angles there. Okay, I think she might have mismarked that one. All right, let's do the next one. They want you to find JL. JL is this whole thing here. So we first have to find this one by doing the track method. Remember the track method, the heartbeat, like that? So it's going to be 8 over 6 equals 6 over x. So you're going to get 8x is equal to 36, and then you're going to divide. So on this one right here, you're going to get 4.5. So to get the whole thing, you're going to take 4.5 plus 8. And whatever you get there is your answer. So 12.5 it looks like. All right, on this last one here, let me think. On nearly the last one, write a proportion so you can find the value of A. Okay, so what I would do here, now pay attention to this one. I would take 18 minus 16 and get 2 right here. So that piece is 2. Then I would do the track method to find that one, and then I would do Pythagorean's theorem to find that one. You had a worksheet on this. Okay, so the track method is going to be 2 over y equals y over 16. So you're going to get y squared is equal to 32. Okay? Now, once you do that, you're going to get y is equal to the square root of 32. So now you're going to pull out this triangle here. And here's A right here. This is 16. This is the square root of 32. Now, you see that box? These are your legs. It's a right triangle. So you're going to do square root of 32 squared plus 16 squared is equal to A squared. This cancels, or the square cancels. So you're going to get 32 plus 16 times 16. I don't know what that is. So 16 squared plus 32 equals 288. So you're going to get 288 is equal to A squared. So A is going to be the square root of 288. And that's your answer. So you're going to hit shift, square root. 16.97. All right, we're almost done. This last one right here, it says, why is WZ, or what is WZ? So they're looking for that. So you got to try to figure out if there's any way to figure that out. Well, they don't tell you that this big triangle is similar to this one. Okay, we could find this one. We could do top over bottom, top over bottom. But is that going to help us with this? Not enough information. All right, that's pretty much it. The only thing is I do want you to look up for ways to prove similar. Let's turn our attention to MCR. So the papers are on the side. Go ahead and help yourself. If it's a plus sign, you don't have to do anything but add it up. So this is going to be 7p squared minus 3p to the third, which should come first, to put it in the bigger exponent, and then minus 3. Now, if it's a negative, you have to distribute that negative. So be careful with the negatives. Okay? So now you're going to have negative 3a squared plus 4a to the third power. So you have a 4a to the third and then 1a to the third, which is a plus. So that's going to be 5a to the third power. Cancel that out. This one and this one is going to be a negative 5a squared. Remember, when you add or subtract, you don't do anything with the exponents. Tomorrow I will post your test on Canvas, so look for that. And this is what we're doing today. All right, have a good morning.